Here's my story. I've been medically diagnosed over the past few years with different issues. First, in 1990, I had a right to left whiplash. And then in 2006, I had a front to back whiplash. Now I have full range of motion in my neck, no pain, nothing. It's all wonderful. Again, medically diagnosed with severe tendinopathy with areas of tearing in my right shoulder. This was in 2014. And I now have no pain, no inflammation, and great mobility. It really didn't take very long for a lot of these. Like for me, I'm very, very in tune with my body. And to be honest with you, within the first few patches even, I felt a major difference in my whole body. And I know that's not the same for everybody, but it really was for me. I would say probably more like a few weeks, but every day there was an improvement. I could actually feel my neck making noises and crunching and just almost like having a chiropractic adjustment and nobody's touching it. So I knew it had to be the patch because there was nothing else different in my life.
Okay, awesome. All right, let's continue.
Okay, I've got a good one here. In 2015, I was diagnosed with severely disintegrated discs in my lower back, L2 to S1. My medical doctor at that time actually informed me that I would most likely be in a wheelchair within the next 5 years. So my mindset at that time did not allow me to accept the diagnosis, and thanks to the X39 patch, I have no pain, no inflammation, and great mobility in my lower back. So that was huge for me because it was very debilitating. Anyway, I will go on. In 2018, I had a really bad year. I had a stroke and it affected the right side of my body, particularly my face and my speech, which then was extremely slow and slurred. And I don't think you can detect that now. I can't hear it in my voice. I have no symptoms anyway that I know of right now. I had been working on it myself with all the different modalities that I use, but it wasn't totally gone. Okay, and the patch just made a huge, huge difference, and I recovered much, much quicker because of that. So the next thing, because you have a stroke, of course, they check everything else out, and I was diagnosed with hypertension, and I have been monitoring my blood pressure regularly, and I have actually been able to eliminate my prescription medication, because I actually found my blood pressure was going too low. And so I thought, I just need to stop this. So I stopped it. And I'm fine. 9 months. 9 months. I think it was probably before that, but you know, you hesitate a bit because you've been on this prescription medication and it's like, oh, I don't know. Should I talk to the doctor? Well, you know what? I'm my own doctor. So it's my body. I'll take responsibility for it. The other thing, in 2018, I was diagnosed with type 2 diabetes, and I had been managing this on my own with diet and exercise for the previous 10 to 12 years. After monitoring my blood sugar regularly and supplementing with alpha lipoic acid, I have cut back, and I really do hope at some point in the future to eliminate that prescription medication. I really don't like being on prescription medications. It really hurts my pride. Anyway, okay, so that was 2018, and thank goodness that year was finished. Last year, in 2020, I was diagnosed with a precursor to CLL, which is chronic lymphocytic leukemia. This is a blood and bone marrow cancer, and it's a genetic mutation in the DNA of blood-producing cells that causes the blood cells to produce abnormal, ineffective lymphocytes. However, lately, my blood work is improving. My oncologist is happy with that, And I do not, or nor have I ever even had any symptoms of CLL. So hopefully I will not receive the full diagnosis of that in the future. I will do anything I can to prevent that. So in a nutshell, my energy, my motivation has maintained since I wore my very first X39 patch. Seriously, I noticed a difference the very first day. My joy has increased, my sleep is deeper, digestion is much improved, scar tissue from 3 skin cancer surgeries on my back has completely smoothed. My nails are growing way too fast.
Wait. I want to ask a question about that, those scars on your back. Can you give us a little more information on that?
Yeah. Oh, okay. Well, I had 3 skin cancer surgeries, and nothing was smooth after that. It was quite lumpy and red. There's no redness anymore. The skin is completely smooth. And actually, my son, I have both of my sons on the patch. And my one son in 2020 had a very serious accident. His head was held on by only 1 ligament, and we almost lost him. He has had a lot of scar tissue, and he has informed me, and his girlfriend has informed me, that everything is smooth now. So you know what? You know it's working from the inside out when you see the difference and feel the difference on the outside of the body. So yeah, that was really big for me. I honestly have no pain in my body anywhere now. My skin is smoother on my whole body. Brown spots on my face and my hands are fading, as well as skin tags have fallen off. A lymphatic swelling that I've had for years right here on the left side of my neck, completely gone. And I rarely have migraines now. And when I do, they are much less severe. And honestly, they used to be a common occurrence several times a month, and they were debilitating. They lasted for 3 to 5 days each time. So you were lucky to have a few good days. Now they're almost all good. So the LifeWave X39 patches, they are an integral part of my self-development journey. And it is amazing to watch the body heal itself from the inside out. I'm focused now on age reversal, just like Peter. And my mission is to let other people know about this awesome technology.